Guys, it is spring season, a new campaign of 25 tracks. Let's discover this. I'll try my best to explain what I do in case you want to use this as an author metal guide. I'll try to explain it in a soothing voice in case you want to fall asleep to this video. Or if you just want to learn something new, you know? We'll try to make this as educational as possible. So this is map 01 of the new campaign. And wow. This is quite long for an 01 track. But I like it so far. And it does feature the new castle roadblocks. And that was author metal first try. So this first map, I think it wants to demonstrate the importance of reducing airtime, no sliding with the rally car. And so if you're struggling to beat this map with keyboard, try binding action key number 2. Also, Giuliano, thank you so much for the raid, and thank you for the battle on map 20. It has been an honor and a pleasure to push that map with you. And I'm really sorry that you didn't beat me in the end, but well fought. We'll go again on another map, and you'll have your revenge, for sure. Map 02, guys. I love the atmosphere in this. I like that we have palm trees finally and not the winter trees, you know? It matters. I don't know. It matters to me. I've been playing so many Trackmania seasons that it actually helps it feel like a new season when there is different aesthetics. Again, I one-shot the author time, but you can definitely go a lot faster. But yeah, here, think about how you set up the turns. It's very hard for me to explain them when I one-shot them, but I'm just going with what feels intuitive. Map 03. We have wet tires, so if you steer a lot, you will slide. And you actually save a lot of speed by not sliding with wet tires on road. So if possible, you want to just be very gentle with your steering and no slide. I think they want to teach you that here. And the first couple of maps are usually very educational in their style. Because, you know, it might be someone's first time playing Trackmania. You want to learn a mechanic. Here I didn't one-shot, so now we can do it again. But now look at my ghost and look at how much speed I'll keep if I no slide. I'm going to go a bit more on the left side. And then I'm going to try to just... Oh, it's actually quite difficult to no slide. But you can also release, of course, and that might be... Yeah, 79 more speed, and I still slid a little bit. Question is... Oh. If you can keep it through there. Might need one more try on this. So bad? Look, this is difficult. It's difficult to get a perfect no slide. I don't know what you want from me. But yeah, just a few releases, and then I full speed, and... I mean... Okay. Our progress has been rapidly hindered. Okay, here's what I'll do. Action key 4. Release a bit. And then line it up. I'm gonna lose. This is gonna lose. Like, I don't know how to survive that. Guys, it's unsurvivable. This turn is unsurvivable. It's not survivable. Our campaign discovery will not get past this map. This is a weird turn, and it actually gives me an opportunity to explain this, because I know if I struggle, I expect others might too. What I have come to the realization of is that it's just impossible. Like, it's just impossible. It's so hard. What you need to do if you're on keyboard on this, and you want a good time, is slow down a lot, use action key 4, but not just action key 4. You have to actively tap and manage your speed at the same time. So now you're thinking about 3 different things. And then you can get through the turn. But for an 03, that is really difficult to do. But if you do those things right, then congratulations, the author medal will be yours. But that is not that easy, in my opinion. 04. Let's see what we have here. We survived the impossible map. Oh, this looks nice. A gentle dirt map. Probably a lot of tricks already with so-called quantum slides, no slides. And just a nice ending. This looks familiar to something I might have played before. We one-shot the author time. Nothing to worry about. What I tried to do is go quite inside on some uphills and outside on one of the turns. Oh, 5. It starts with a drop down. This looks so similar to... which campaign was it? That started with the drop down as well. On 05 and then had like a huge inside line speed trick. Ooh. Wall hug. On the plastic. Low line. Ow. Nearly hit the wall. Slalom in the end is gonna be a bit tricky, but another one shot. Like, is it more fun if I do a few attempts per map, or do we just one shot and move on? I think what Nadeo do is they make the earlier author times a little easier, and then the later ones a lot harder, you know? That's what happened last campaign. Like, the black track author medals were somewhat difficult, because the maps were so complex. Oh, this looks nice. What an aesthetic. We have like a castle tech map. And in the past, I felt like official Nadeo tracks had this slightly scuffed appearance compared to user-made maps. But with this, you cannot really immediately tell it's Nadeo. But maybe this is the new aesthetic that we'll have to get used to. So, on tech, and then drifting tracks in general, if you're trying to learn how to drift, you have to first fully steer towards the turn, and then hold brake while holding steering. Might be able to show it. Is there one more? No, this is an auto slide. Okay, well, I crashed. I can do it again. So yeah, fully steer. I fully steer left here. And then I add brake, and it starts drifting. This is going to be, like, a tech player's dream to hunt this campaign. Such a simple tech map, but with, I think, some tricks that makes it interesting. I might even want to hunt this. Looks nice. And we get all the time. 07? Are we gonna have some rally car here? This does seem the type of map that could introduce it. After 01. Or is it just wood? Oh, look at that little heart. Many hearts. That's nice. Oh, you can definitely snowball speed here. Oh, I didn't even get author. You can definitely snowball speed. Because that last part, you get up to 400. And it's gonna let you jump over the penalty. So if you're just a little bit faster on wood, it tends to pay off when you hit 400. But I'm just trying to go smooth. I'm using action key again, action key 4 here, because wood is very sensitive to your input. I'm just tapping with action key 4. That helps. If you're steering with full steer, it might be too responsive. Map 08. We saw this in the trailer. It's a rally car downhill. But how is it like to play? I am... Okay. Cool first part. Okay, rally. Wait, this is not what I expected. It's an actual map? Like, this is actually playable. The 08 players are going to be fuming that it's not a luck-based, no-skill downhill. Like, it's actually drivable instead of just hurling your car down a hill. I think people would rather have the lottery map than that, but okay. Bobsleigh. I think it'd be cool if this map includes both regular bobsleigh and the rally car bobsleigh. Maybe it's a jump into rally car bobsleigh here for the last part. That would kind of like complete it. Could also just be regular bobsleigh. If this is only bobsleigh, I might hunt it a bit. But there are so many good bobsleigh players now that are... Oh, they're gonna put in so many hours on this. And this author time, let me tell you, is very beatable. Because I beat it with a crash. Come on, a little bit harder. Make them... This one could be a little bit harder. Bobsleigh's hard to control for you. Then action key 4 and... Try to steer the same way that the turn moves. The turn moves to the left, only tap left, don't start tapping right. What? I'm so confused. There were like 8 paths I could drive in the start. Oh, it's a car switch map. Okay. Now I see why I'm confused. This is one of those maps where they put all the gates. Like, here's a stadium car switch, here's a rally car switch. Pick and choose whatever you want. And what did my choices bring me? Not author time. On the first go. Could be that I'm picking the wrong path in the start too. But I'm going to the right side. I'm using action key 2 there, and then action key 4. And here action key 2 gives you a nice nose slide. And it is a little unfortunate if your keyboard that you need to use all these action keys just to get regular lines, but it also is very viable if you get used to it. Try not to be discouraged by it. That is just barely author time. I probably picked a bad path. We get the author medal on the first 10 maps. Let's keep going. Map 11. Is it snowing in Norway too? See, I'm in the tropical part of Norway, so I don't really know. It might be. But it varies. It's a long country. Anyways, map 11. Clean grass map. With a loop. Oh, what an exit. What? Okay. That's kind of cool, actually. I'm a fan. On grass maps in general, start very sharp in a turn and then do it smooth in the ending. But yeah, so far the other times are pretty doable. We're one-shotting a lot of medals. Which might be good? I don't know. If you are a Trackmania player yourself and you see this, let me know how you're getting along with the medals. In the YouTube comments, maybe. Or in Twitch chat if you're playing right now. I think they shouldn't be too easy, obviously, but there's such a wide range of skill in Trackmania that it's hard to say what is too easy. But also, for a lot of people, like, the author medals are a goal they strive for, and if you complete it on, like, the very first day, then the rest of the campaign is maybe a little less encouraging to play. I don't know. This one I think is quite tough, actually. So here I'm trying to hit the grass a bit earlier there for a bit more speed. I'm also going to try to go lower here. And then this part I struggle with. No, yeah, I think to get the ultimate time you actually have to go for this. That looked fast. And then you can also go on the inside here. Yeah, okay. Have to go one more run. Too many trees, chop them all down. You'll hear a lot of wild takes from Trackmania players. Earlier today I was watching Samifying hunt. And he was hunting 01 from the previous campaign, right? Which has a snow patch. that was destroying a lot of his runs. And he was like, I will literally increase my carbon emissions just to make this patch of snow melt so I can get the record. Like, Trackmania players, in some way, are advocating for deforestation, we're advocating for global warming and the ice caps melting. Like, we all just want to go faster, whatever the cost. Priorities are just locked in. If it makes me go faster, I want it. Crazy. Okay, map 13. Oh wow, okay. This is a map I might want to play on joystick, but I think it would take me longer because I haven't played on joystick in a while. What a cool map though. It's very different from most rally maps in that you jump on snow as well. I reset, so I didn't see the rest of the map yet. Okay, that's definitely not Action Key 3. Okay. Wonder what you want to do there if your car is going to be so slow. And then just precision. Low. And definitely low here too. And 37, so fast. Okay. Cool map. I think I like this, but I haven't decided yet. It depends on how this part here is driven. So ideally, I think you want to jump over as much snow as possible by going late. Yeah, look at that. I thought my idea was unhinged, but it worked. Oh, it's still not enough. So it's in that 180 turn on the start then. This next turn right up here. And then with 30 more speed, you're gonna jump over a lot more snow. It makes sense, yeah. But this is suddenly a little bit harder to do for sure than earlier maps, so. Nice. Oh! Okay, we're fine. Disaster on the last corner, but author medal regardless. Map 14. Is this our first encounter with ice? It is. So a little bit of ice in the spring campaign too. Oh, that's a nice exit. Usually people will just make it onto a platform, but that water straightens your car by itself. So I didn't have to do anything. And yeah, here you're gonna need to do ice slides. They look intimidating, but they're actually not that hard, and we have also a wet wheels turn. I think I've realized that's what the singular thing I'm the worst at in Trackmania is driving with wet tires. But yeah, you put the car sideways, hold counter steer, and then tap brake to steer. On ice, brake is your steering button. So you go sideways, hold left, and now I tap brake to steer more. I also a while ago made a tutorial for ice. If you wanna try to learn it a little bit more. This is a good map to try it on. What is my best style? I think obscure tricks. Yesterday's track of the day was invisible map where you had to play based on intuition on where the blocks were, and I got top 3 on that. I think things that aren't... I don't know. Just weird things in the game. Good loop. Ooh. And now the wet wheels turn. Not sure if that's enough. Oh, it is. Oh, wow. Yeah, the wet wheels turn. If you can prevent the slide, it'll be faster. Map 15. Grenadian first. Insinuates rally car, or just no slides, or just Grenadi discovering maps very fast as always. It's only been 30 minutes. So this might be none of those things. I just said, oh, that's nice though. I like that little jump, although I failed it. These small roads make the dirt feel a lot more like Trackmania Nations Forever dirt maps. It's still not bumpy enough for that original, authentic dirt feeling. But, you know, it gets a little bit there with the small, narrow rally roads. I'm so used to watching Wirtual videos, I was like, wow, the editor got really lazy with this one, forgetting it's a stream. You know, the editors are very late. I think I'm just not fully comfortable with pushing these turns yet. Like these tight dirt roads. Because it always feels like it is gonna crash when it's not. Got 0.5 there though. Set up wide. Carry speed through here, set up wide again. Oh, a bump there, it should be enough. Oh? No, I missed it by a 10th. Almost, almost, almost. That was a good turn. And then this one is the one I struggle with. Because you get pulled so wide there. Point 3. Nice. Okay. We beat it. Map 16. What do we have here? This looks a little more funky, like an acrobatic map, or, you know, something different. And now I'm gonna update my claim and say this feels very Serrator-esque. Serrator is a French streamer who has hosted many Trackmania Cups and many in maps that kind of just feel this way. Where you drive on like grass and mixed with obstacles, and I really like it though. Because it has one theme that you see and it's just repeated in many different ways. And so you see the start and you can instantly tell what the rest of the map is going to be like. And I don't know, I like that. Like if the mappers here added more weird things, then it would be too much, you know? Then you'd be overwhelmed by it. Where it's like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing, and we're doing this throughout the map. No. Oh. Had to happen. It had to happen. This is basically equally fast though, this next one. And there we go. That is what I was after. Nice. I like that map. That might be one of my favorites so far. That gives me like more than a simple map, you know? But it might also be some people's least favorite map. We got rally, and this is probably a full rally map, I'm guessing. But I know some people are like not too fond of the campaign containing the new cars. So far I would say like, I think the balance is right. There really isn't too much rally. You know? Like it's so far 3 maps or something? 4 maps maybe? But it's not like the entire campaign is contaminated. So if you don't like this car, you can just avoid these maps maybe. Okay. So I'm using a lot of action key 3 here. When the rally car's at low speed, like this turn you can do action key 3. You still gotta tap a lot. And this map, I think I would perform better with joystick, but I'm just gonna stick to keyboard for the discovery, I think. And show you that all the auto-medals are doable on keyboard. With some tippy taps here and there. I need a little bit better middle. 52, this is a strong auto time. The auto times are getting ever stronger. So, dear keyboard enthusiasts, action key 3 on the start, alright? Action key 2 here. And keep action key 2. And look at this. Action key 2, keep it. Keep it, keep it, keep it, still keep it. You can do it all through this part. And the car just no slides. I think the only thing that's a little bit hard on keyboard is you lose yourself in the action keys. You forget which one you're in. There's a plugin for that? Of course there is. There's a plugin for everything. I'm surprised there isn't a plugin that plays the game for you. That's the next thing. I feel like they've made every Trackmania plugin but that one. Nice. Nice. Okay, guys, that is a tough watermelon. That is, you need a clean run, and you need to do all these no slides. Map 18, I liked it. Plus plus. I like that. I didn't even notice this. These small torches, they have like smoke as well. Just look at this. Like you see this? This adds so much atmosphere. It's not just a light, but even smoke. This could be a full speed map. This could be the resident full speed map of the campaign. Or fun speed. I forgot what was here. I again did the same mistake. So important to get the full red booster in the start. And then, oh, it's not full speed, it is some type of speed tech. Oh, sharp turn. Reactor down, okay, hello, speed. And around fragile. Aha. So they don't want you to wall bang, that's why they added the fragile. Fragile makes your car take damage when it hits a wall. So that's... Okay. That turn is gonna be scary, and then finish. This is an intense map. But this is a kind of a cool concept. It feels like you go into these slow sections and then these really high speed sections. Like here. You can probably also speed slide this. Wide setup through here is important to get speed out of this. I actually mistimed the drift. And then for the wood, you're gonna need to slow down a lot. Exactly how much, I don't know, but brakes are very powerful on wood. Get a really nice start there. Set up wide around here. Now you have a lot of speed. Do you even jump here then? Almost. And then wide out here. I mean, this is it even with a bad last surge. This is a good one. That's a nice last turn. Nice. 49-4. How do you not defenestrate yourself after messing up a world record run on the second to last turn? Because I tell myself that if I got that after 49 minutes of a campaign, I can most definitely get it again. You will never really get worse at a map, you will only get better. So you have plenty of time to improve your records. And is this a rice map, guys? Because I think we got about 10 hours to spare for this one. I gotta check my calendar real quick, but Rally Ice... The last Rally Ice map I played, I was gonna hunt for 5 minutes and it ended up being 10 hours. So let's see. Kevin in chat saying Wokage. Kevin is one of the best Rally Ice players. Funny comment. This is all about putting the car at not 90 degrees, but like 89 degrees sideways. If you're over 90, you have no grip, and if you're just under 90, you preserve grip. And then on the straights, you straighten out the car. Whenever you can, that gives you speed. It's about finding that balance between those two. And then you just stay in this almost 90-degree angle. So here you can just go straight. Now you get ready for the sideways. With Reactor, I think there's different rules that apply. I feel like I'm doing the end wrong, but that is author time. That's kind of what you want to do. It can be 80 degrees too, it doesn't have to be 89, but you don't put the car perfectly sideways, you put it almost sideways. Map 20. Wet wood. Is that the concept? Is this just full wet wood? Wet wood is I'm happy I get to explain all these because these are maps you don't really see that much. It looks like this. The car slides all over the place, but if you start putting the car sideways, it gets a lot of grip. And that's really all it's about. You put the car sideways and not fully. This is maybe like, I don't know, 60 degrees sideways. It's when you start getting a lot of turning. And then you just control it. It looks very wicked when you play it. But this is so cool, no? I'm happy that they'll dare to build things like this because... like, this could alienate a lot of beginner players, but if you're this late in the campaign, I think it's time to learn wet wood. If you've gotten to this point, you gotta learn all the things this game has to offer, and this is one of them. I might hunt this a bit just to you know, learn what gains and what doesn't on this interaction. That's a 38 and auto time. I don't think it's going to be that hard, but you need to get a feeling for when the car starts steering. Wetwood is like a better version of ice? Yes, because you can't really slide out. We have underwater. Is it? Please let the entire map be underwater. The underwater Trackmania community will rejoice. And there is such a thing. And I have one story about the underwater Trackmania community that I like to retell, which is I was playing Random Map Challenge. And in it, you get random maps and you have to beat the author time to move on, right? Until the next one. And I get an underwater map, hunted by an underwater community member. And I just could not beat it. My entire run basically died to an underwater map. Because the underwater players are so good at underwater, go figure. And so some guy resubs and he says, "Hey Wirtual, I just got my license to be an official therapist now." And I say, "Congratulations. If you want more customers, I can send you the underwater Trackmania Discord. They might need your assistance." And afterwards, I got a bunch of like tweets sent at me like, "Wirtual, you can't just claim that everyone who likes underwater maps have a problem. You owe us an apology. You just hate underwater because you're bad at it." And I said, "Well, true. But am I wrong?" And so underwater community members, I would like to formally apologize. I might have already done it before, but I'll do it again. Nadeo have even made you a map. Have at it on this one and set some sick records. I am curious to see what you can do. It is actually quite cool of a surface and the way it works. I was just a little heated gaming moment because I lost my run, you know. There's so many things I could talk about already on this map that you try to do. This is cool, but are you guys seeing the pace I need to drive? It's a 53. So it's minus 4 seconds of this. Basically. So it starts out with a little bit of a wider line. That's already 1 second in speed. You go a little bit wide on the first turn to full speed it. It's not fully 1 second, but almost. And then here I didn't dare to full speed. But this time I'm not a coward. Keep gear 5 is important because now on the Wetwood we'll go a lot faster. And we are minus 3 now, so that's good. Is that enough? Oh, no, not quite. I'm glad you're doing Discovery so I don't waste my time playing this garbage. Do you not think this is the new meta of maps? See, I think the underwater community are prophets. Like, they started playing underwater before it was cool. But you and me, we just haven't played enough underwater maps to truly appreciate the style. We're just uncultured. I mean, there's a reason why Atlantis is such a captivating story. It's because it's based on an underwater Trackmania map. And people love that. Is there a type of map that the community has, but they will never add? Apparently a proper 08 luck map, no? like just a pure luck 08 map. Will we ever see that again? Where's the Fiesta? Anything else? Not sure. I guess you'd say khaki, yeah. Ooh, now this is nice. This feels so much like a campaign track, like a little bit older campaign track. 2021 and stuff, they built a lot of maps that looked like this. just wide open track with a lot of elevation changes up and down. This has to be a banana map. This is a banana map. One of the mappers called Banano tends to build things like this. I'd be surprised if it was someone else. Really cool concept. Okay, one more. I can go low and around. It's also going to be a bit of a hard one to beat. But what you have to think about most on this map is your entries into these plastic hugs. Like, I am behind here, but if I hit a good entry, then I will almost gain it all back. That was a bad entry, though. But now look at this. Low here, better line here, and worst entry, I might lose. This is so close. No, worst entry, we lose. Okay, go in. I might be able to get a 59 here now, after failing so many runs towards the auto time. So my overall pace is just increasing. I'm seeing more and more things I can add. Okay. Such a bad part. Oh, my speed. I mean, that just works surprisingly well. It's not a 59, it's a 1:00:37. Map 23. This looks mini RPG-ish, like obstacle map. And when someone asked me what my best style is earlier, and I said it's weird maps, this is the kind of stuff. Usually. Needs to be weird enough and fun, unique, for me to wanna enjoy hunting it. A really strange part. Oh, wood, okay. Oh. Also such a different Nadeo map to things we've had before. Okay. Rally car there surprised me. Oh, this is the one from the trailer with the moving blocks. 51, author time 46. So I think you can release a bit. Maybe just ramp cut. Yeah, maybe you just ramp cut a bit. Perfect map, -1 for the pipe not being ice? I don't know about that one. You can do a tiny ramp cut if you're feeling ambitious. Oh, that was a lot of speed loss for no reason. Is this turn full speed? With this setup? It would be, but then I'm getting pulled way too wide here. Although the speed here? Yeah, the speed there with the rally car after is gonna add up. Is this pay to play for the second half? Yeah, you get the first 10 tracks for free, and then the rest you have to get the subscription for. They changed that recently because the game wasn't making enough money. And like Trackmania could also go the model that a lot of games go with. The entire game is free to play, but hey, you can buy skins or a battle pass or whatever. But instead, since the entire game is kind of based on user-made content, you pay for the game, you get endless user-made skins and maps and plugins and campaigns and game modes. couple of days, and yeah. I think that system just works better for Trackmania. Oh no. Oh, okay, we win with a 696. Very nice. Okay. What do we have for map 24? This feels a bit more wintry, does it not? Winter morning in a high altitude village or something. Like you wake up in Winterfell, it's 2016, Game of Thrones is still relevant, and you're driving to work. Ooh, low bobsleigh turn? These are so rare to see nowadays. In the start, a lot of people would build low bobsleigh turns like that. Just like, oh, this is bobsleigh. And then everyone found out it's just so hard to drive compared to the other one. And then people stopped. But I think those blocks are cool. They are a little bit harder to do, so they add a little bit more skill. Let's go through this, turn by turn. Inside line here for sure. And down here. Speed slide a bit on the grass. I forgot this corner. It's okay. You jump onto the wood, and wood gives you very sharp steering, remember? So try to control that. You can probably, if you're fast enough, jump into a drift here, but I could not. This is almost certainly an outside line of some kind. And then the bobsleigh turn. You want to enter at the last straight block. Just before the turn block starts. That's the best visual you have for it. If you try to imagine... Oh. You just see how fast this will be. But guys, this is not very fast. We need to beat a 101? This is a 103? But yeah, let me show you this real quick. The last straight block is here, and it ends by the castle walls. You have to be up on the wall before the turn starts, else you jump out of it. I haven't seen a map I've fallen for yet, but I also didn't really fall for a map last campaign, and then I kind of discovered later, oh, I want to hunt map 20. And then I hunted it for a while, so... Yeah, you jump and land into this drift, okay. And then you go high up on this. And you dive down here and get ready for the bobsleigh. And you enter there. I mean, this is a very strong auto time, guys. Like, this is a second behind. It's a very strong auto time. This might be the strongest one in the campaign. We'll see with map 25, but... Hey, Virtual, you met my favorite rapper. I'm a little jealous now. Are you referencing Harry Mack? Because, yes, I did. And if you've seen this video, it was really cool. We were just standing around talking. And then he walks up and he's like, hey, can I do a freestyle for you guys? Harry Mack, one of the world's absolute best freestyle rappers. And so, yeah. He did a freestyle for me, Janik, Anna Kramling, and Ludwig. At the Streamer Awards. It was really, really cool to witness in person. And that, just, like, one thing is when you see his, like... guerrilla bars videos where he, you know, gets words from people and then freestyles over it. That's one thing, but when you suggest a word and then you hear how he is able to use that in his freestyles, you get such a level of respect for what he does. It's really cool. Like, I suggested the word color, and the man freestyled about the rainbow in order. Like color from color. Rhyming with each one. It was mental. Nice. Oh, that's the outside line that I thought of, and it is there, so yeah. Oh, man. Ooh. Tough AT, guys, but we pulled through. Map 24 done. Planning on grinding some rank this season? I think I'm gonna play some rank later and just see how it feels. That's usually the best way to find out if you like something, is to try it. And of course, map 25, by the way, would be Rally Car. Not quite like Power Stage from the Rally Discovery being a 3-minute map, but a 1-minute map. In fact, the author time, what a number. 11111. That is quite beautiful. See how tough that ends up being to do. Is the rest of the map only gonna be stadium car? No, it's not. Okay. Here. Flick through, jump up. And then dive onto this. In rally car on wood, it cannot really slide out, but you can tilt the car. Oversteering. 116, it might not actually be that hard. Like, yes, 5 seconds, but I also made so many mistakes there. Maybe braking is even slow when you just... the best line you can while sliding. Here, and then let's see. Ah, tough respawn. I don't know which action key I'm in. There we go. Yeah, and then that, you know. Okay, okay. Nah, I'm gonna beat this. I'm focusing on the game. I look over at chat and... my god. Would you consider that a compliment or sexual harassment? I don't know. Oh, that's actually a strategy, you know? If you're trying to beat this, the more penalty grass you leap over, the better. And then you keep 4th gear up until there, that's good. Now, action key 2 here. And then just send it, trust yourself. Believe in yourself, you can do it. This might be a hard automel to do, but you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it too. Because I believe in myself. And you should too. That is all autumn medals in 1 hour and 26 minutes and 18 seconds. Fun campaign. I thought the maps were good. I would have wished for a proper full speed map, but all the maps are like acceptable. I just think more stuff like map 16, you know? More stuff that like is a statement piece.